So here in Moodle, we're going to have a look at how we can populate a brand new course. So the first thing is to find your course. At the moment, I'm looking at in-progress courses. And as we're populating this ahead of the start of the semester, we're going to be going up to our menu here and looking for future classes. So if you're looking for classes that you need to populate before the beginning of the semester, then you'll need to change this setting. So we'll jump into our course. And here you can see I have a completely blank course. The first thing we're going to do is have a look at the settings, and then we're going to have a look at how we can add some different course elements and manage those different elements there. So at the moment I have 14 different topics. If we come to the settings here and take a quick look through everything we have here, you can see at the moment my course starts on the 8th of January, and I can also enable a course end date as well. You don't need to do that. We can also pop in a course summary. So we paste in a summary. This is useful if students are coming to the course ahead of the start date and they just want to see a brief overview of that course. You can also include things that students might need for the course within the summary too. In the course image, this is the image that will pop up on the dashboard when people are navigating for their course. So we're going to select an image from our computer. We're going to select this study photo and upload this file. And under these other options, so for course format, you can see we're currently in the topics format. I would choose the topics or the weekly format. You can actually change the names of those topics, but depending on how you want to manage your course, those are two good options to begin with. And then we can also make some selections about what happens when we hide a section. So at the moment, hidden sections are shown as not available. So that will mean students will see the topic name, but they just won't be able to see the content within that topic. But we can also completely hide topics as well that we've made hidden to the students. We'll have a look at how to do that in a moment. It's a useful thing to do as you're preparing your course. Then we have some options for our appearance, whether we want to show the gradebook to the students. It's important that if you're going to show the gradebook to students that you do manage it well. So make sure you take a look at some of the videos that run through how to manage your gradebook. And then we can also show activity dates and activity reports. Under files and uploads, we have some options for the size of files. This is an important setting. So under completion tracking, you can set each item in your course either completed automatically when a student submits a piece of work or engages in a forum or completes a quiz. If you're not managing that content and you're not managing those completion dates, then you may want to set this to no so that students don't get confused with things that you're not setting up within Moodle. So we're going to save and display this. So nothing much has changed here, but if we come back to our dashboard, you can see the course image is showing. So we can click back into our card for the course. So in order to actually add or modify elements within our course, we need to come up to the top right and turn on edit mode. So in here, we can either modify the titles of our different topics. So for our general tab, we might call this course homepage, but really it's up to you what you call these. So under topic 1, we might have course introduction. In here, you might include contact details, the schedule of the class, and perhaps the syllabus. And then really the rest of the topics, it's up to you how you organize these. So we might organize it as lectures, assignments, quizzes, and group work. And then if we have too many topics, we can click on the 3 little dots to the right of a topic and delete those. Now, if we want to have topics where we're storing information that is hidden from the students, then we could have a hidden content topic, and on the right hand side, again under the 3 little dots, we can hide that topic. So you can see here we get this message that it's hidden from the students. So again, we'll just move through these and delete these other topics that we don't need. So now we have the basic framework of our class and we can begin to add some content in there. So we're going to click under our course introduction, where we are going to come to our resources and we're going to select the file option. We're going to add the syllabus for winter 2024. So we'll add a short description for the syllabus to encourage students to read it, and then we can either drag and drop our file here, or we can click right in the middle here, and again we can go to choose file. We'll select our syllabus for winter 2024, we'll upload that, and we will go to save and display. So now you can see we have the link to that syllabus file. If we come back to the course homepage, you can see it's listed as this PDF icon. When we click on this, it's either going to download the syllabus or open it up in our web browser. A couple other things we can add. If we go to add an activity or resource, we can add resources from here, which can be files or folders. One of my favorites is the text and media area, where we can actually add content right into the page. So in here, we might, for instance, add some contact information for the instructor that is taking this class. So here we can do some formatting. We can select a medium heading. We can highlight sections and make them bold. And then we can save and return the course. And so you can see here, this is what it's beginning to look like for students that will be arriving on the page. If we come up to the top right and we switch our role, we can switch our role to student, and you can see this is what they're beginning to see. Now, if you are preparing your class, you may not have everything ready from the get-go. So as you're preparing content, you may want to hide certain sections. So for instance, if we return to our normal role and turn edit mode on, we'll scroll down and we'll add a quiz in here, or this quiz 1. We may not have the content ready for this quiz, but we can add a placeholder. So if we save and display that, then there's two things we can do here. One is if we come back to the course homepage, we can click on the three little dots on the right, and we can hide that quiz until we've added the content and set all the dates. Or if we don't have any of our quizzes ready, we can click on the three little dots here and hide the topic, and that will hide any content. So if you had quiz 1, 2, and 3 and they weren't ready for delivery yet, then you can hide that element from the students, but it will still show, if we switch our role to a student, that there are quizzes coming. We just don't have those available yet. So a couple of last things here. If we come back to our normal role and turn edit mode on, you can see there's a whole range of different activities such as quizzes, assignments, forums that we can add into our page on Moodle. And again, under the resources, we also have things like pages, text and media areas, books. There are other features to explore within Moodle. If we are managing our page and we need to add extra sections, you can scroll down to the bottom and click the Add Topic button at the bottom, and it will add extra topics. And again, if you're looking for more detailed editing options for topics or for quizzes or assignments, then click on the three little dots to the right and you'll have some options there to edit things, highlight things. We can also quickly move things around as well. So if we wanted to move assignments below quizzes, we can click on assignments and we can drag it down. You can see the dark line just appearing there, and we can drag things either in the main window or we can drag them in the left-hand toolbar as well. So if we drag up above lectures, then you can see my assignments are now appearing above my lectures. So I can just drag these items around and reorganize them. Also, as you're navigating, you'll see on the left-hand toolbar that these headers relate to the item that we're looking at in that particular moment in time. So this is a good way of finding your way around your course, finding the different content. We can expand and collapse these menus. And we can also, if we come to the course homepage, if we perhaps made an assignment in the wrong spot, quickly make a week 1 assignment, and we'll come back to the course homepage. We can either drag this from lectures down here, or we can actually drag across to the left right into the assignments area on the left there and organize things. So if you have a long list of content, then it makes it easier to move things around. Other options that you'll have in your course, in these tabs, as well as the settings, we can look at our participants. In our grade section, we'll be able to see different assignments that we've added and also manage the weightings of those assignments through our gradebook setup. And then we have some different reports and also some options for importing previous courses through things like the course reuse function. If you're uploading video to your course, then you'll want to be using the My Media function, and you can use Kaltura to upload video to your class. We'll cover that in a different video. So I hope this is a helpful overview of how to add basic content to a completely new course. If you do have any questions, then please do get in touch.